there 3,000 years ago.
My goal for this release was pretty simple. Reach level 70 quickly and make a crap ton of gold by being one of the first to offer epic gear. While eagerly waiting with some angry Germans, I flexed with my new time-lost proto-drake, which I got less than 6 hours before. Yeah! Oh my god! Nobody cares. When the time then finally has come and the main quest appeared, I was so fucking ready. Oh, boat timer. Guess I wait another 5 minutes then.
One eternity later.
Time's up, let's do this! Leave! Unknown arrival time? Did the boat got lost or... Nah, no big deal. I'm sure Blizzard will fix that in a minute. Guess we wait a couple of minutes and... There's obviously only one thing I can do in such a situation. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wow, alright, let's see the next one. Yeah, we're playing Pokemon Snap.
Playing Hearthstone, of course.
Much later.
Yes! I'm in! Portal? Guess I'm gonna miss the epic boat trip then.
Damn.
Emotional damage!
After it took me an hour to get back into the game, I was finally able to start exploring the new continent, taking on the road to level 70 by killing 10 big enemies and get drops from 15 small enemies. Fuck yeah, I love new expansions! When I reached the first native village, I did what every good citizen would do and registered myself in the visitor's log. Rathion's BFF arrived as quickly as I could. Sorry I'm late, I'm always late. Why I'm here? Reasons. After helping a local guard, it is obvious that I pressured him next into misusing his emergency flare.
We were trained to only use these signal flares if the situation is dire, but I suppose this is a type of emergency?
Making his boss come over and abandon another village that now got run over by some ancient enemy, just to feed my own curiosity.
Dragonheart Outpost has already fallen.
You really gotta set the right priorities here. After a short while I into 61, and since I still was missing breakfast, we continued to head to said outpost, saving some eggs with the same guard. That's when I really got the feeling that this character will be by our side for the rest of the expansion.
For the blood. For the future.
However, I should bring those eggs to safety as quickly as... Oh my god, is that a cute baby duck in danger? So yeah, I brought that straight to the queen herself, and what she said about it was just astonishing. After fixing a Whelpling's cute little duck plushie and getting my very own cute little duck plushie, I experienced the most immersive and calming quest this game has yet to offer. When this dwarf dragon told me his story about the despair of having to kill his own mad-gone best friend right after he murdered his family and feeling guilty for not helping her earlier, not being a better friend to her and preventing the tragedy, for the first time in years I really got the feeling that the characters in this game have their own stories, their own lives going on, own goals and problems, and I honestly wonder if it's a good idea to befriend someone who murdered his best friend. The beautiful view and flying by dragons also made me realize one thing. This area is literally straight out of Avatar. Dragonriding. It was time to try the poster child of the expansion. First, I thought it's a pretty fun, interactive and fast way to travel, until it unveiled its true nature. A waiting simulator. I can't count how often I straight up did nothing because I waited for this damn vigor bar to fill up. I literally started doing Hearthstone games on my second monitor because of this. But hey, I reached diamond rank while doing so. Nonetheless, I have a blast with Dragonriding. After a couple quests, the villain and current raid end boss made his appearance, which I by the way really like. It's a big bad dragon with little T-Rex arms. He's pissed cause he was on house arrest for 10,000 years and has little T-Rex arms, so we gotta beat his ass. Nice! My BFF then saved Alexstrasza's ass, asked her to help reclaim his rich puppy's castle, which she didn't give a fuck about, and let me do all the dirty work yet again. Before we started the assault, the aspect of time, who could do anything but does literally nothing, felt the only time that it's okay to use his power is to torture a Dractyr by showing him how his own creator mind controlled him into doing anything for him. And once that wasn't possible anymore, he straight up dumped all of his kind. Man, what would we do without the help of the aspects? After I helped my BFF Wrathion to reclaim Puppy's castle, he decided I'm also no longer of use and dropped me. Like, literally. Did he just fucking drop me? When another dragon flew me up there, Wrathion, who's absolutely no longer my BFF, was in an argument with his big brother. Who's gonna be the family's next godfather? I honestly couldn't care less, but Wrathion definitely has aspect qualities. Besides, Big Brother Sibyllian's definition of "I kept the Dragonflight safe over the years" is really questionable. Even though the aspects try their best to stop me, I reached level 63 after the castle was reclaimed. The brothers then proceeded to please Big Mommy by bringing her some eggs they found. And before you ask, yes, she knows her role very well.
Do you think I have Big Mom energy?
I tagged along, cause the quest told me to and I really want them XP, but I headed for the next region right after. The local faction here are the Maruk Centaur, and while tagging along with their nomadic caravan, I yet again got the feeling that this is a living, breathing world, where each character has its own life going on. And apparently, those Maruk are also somewhat bullies, cause they constantly keep reducing me to having only 2 legs?
2 foot.
2 foot.
How am I supposed to escape my shitty real life like this? Oh my god, cute ducks! This is the best game ever! While questing, I finally got tired of waiting for my Dragonflight vigor to fill up yet again, and decided to prioritize getting all dragon glyphs first. Getting disconnected a dozen times on the way because I bugged into a mountain while dragon riding, which still happens to me all the fucking time. A little dragon riding wisdom by the way, when you use the ascent ability, which is pressing spacebar, always look up with your character and lean back into flying straight while the animation is still going. This makes you go way faster. While gathering the glyphs, I also developed the urge to simultaneously try the new profession system. And mined like a fucking maniac, which brought me straight to level 64 and 65. And I also made a good chunk of gold, since Draconium ore was going for fucking 300 gold each piece. The Dragon itself is my favorite expansion main city. It's beautiful, lively, and very well structured. Plus, there's a secret room that only opens when you emote a random statue. Even though there's really nothing inside except for a shady innkeeper who sells you brew, which is knocking you into the Ember Dream. Kind of. And then there's this guy. After I found all the glyphs and Dragonriding was more awesome than ever, I continued helping the Maruk with some stuff when she appeared. What the fuck is that? Look at Alexstrasza with a new model, cool armor details. Look at the random Maruk quest guy helping me here with his multi-layered leather chest armor. And then there's this. It looks like they straight up copied some files out of the vanilla WoW files and put it in here. At least the music of the area is really dope. Other than that, the Maruk campaign was pretty okay, got me to level 66, and I got my second Dragonriding mount. Oh my god! Yep, it's ugly, I'm never gonna use that again. I then moved to the Azure Span, which partly gave me a lot of Grizzly Hill vibes. One of the best regions in WoW. I really love that place, man. Here I also met good old Khadgar, whom I honestly never liked. He's just the most boring character ever. But we got to see Syriagos's human form for the first time ever, which honestly looks a bit more friendly than a Raid Boss version. Of course, on the Northrend-like area, I would meet a Northrend faction. But to be fair, Tuskar are just cool dudes. Blizzard was really bold here though, making fun of their main target audience of most games. Also, they just straight up copy-pasted the Nexus out of Northrend. After a bit of wholesome Tuskar questing,
but in celebrating his life, he shall remain with us forever.
And unfortunately 0 ducks, I got my third Drake, which actually looks nice. I'm really a sucker for the old WoW dragon design, so I'm gonna ride you a lot.
Nice.
For the end of the Azure Span story, I had to fight Korthrox the Destroyer. And he looks so fucking cool. Can we please have this as a mount, Blizzard? After I leveled up to being only 2 away from 70, the main story told me to check out Valdrakken. By the way, can we talk for a moment about the goofball of a Bronze Drake auctioneer who's sometimes literally standing behind his whelp self? And how the Valdrakken Bank is by far the coolest in the game? It's a fucking dragon horde! How cool is that? Our next goal was to check out an outpost, stop a traitor, which we failed yet again, and instead created the first boss of the new raid.
Primalist Eranog.
I'm really happy when I can help out the locals. Behind this dumped outpost waiting was the absolute best questline in World of Warcraft. Oh yeah. It all started nice and chill, with a random Tauren asking me to look for his lost friend, which he totally couldn't do himself cause he was busy standing around. After I found his friend a couple steps away and brought him back, the Tauren then tried some time mumbo jumbo on me and I got to an alternate reality, which he claims is my past. But little does he know, my warden actually started as a night elf who identified as a dog. So when Cataclysm dropped, she immediately took the chance and became a human-dog hybrid, which was an incredibly painful process.
For my wallet.
For the reality this Tauren schmuck claims is my past, I actually never experienced. But since I'm always in for a ride, I didn't mind it too much and I was ready to see what the Worgen folk had to go through. But yet again, Mr. Fake Reality wasn't having my shit and kicked me out of there.
We are going back.
What a fucking jerk. Luckily though, Chromie, one of my favorite WoW characters, was also part of the questline, and she kamikaze attacked herself into another dimension. Great! Obviously I will follow her into a dimension where the Primalists have invaded the area and try to... What? However, Troby got sucked into another timeline yet again, while I made the quests here, killing some dudes in another dimension, for whatever reason, got ported back into my own dimension when trying to turn in the quest, because the quest giver stands way too close to that damn portal and I misclicked on that. After that, I at least got to level 69.
Nice.
Since Chromie was spinning in yet another dimension, I also followed her there and was surprised with the best area in the game. As well.
Are you done?
And was surprised with the best area in the game. Azure. Here my buddies Varia and Vrungurgl and Thraggle were waiting for me, and yes, it's a fucking Murloc reality! Everyone is a Murloc! And just look at the area names here! Wanna rate in goals? I can see the next expansion theme right here, ladies and gentlemen. Warlords of Azure. But I guess you can't have it all. So after defeating Deathwing with the help of a cute little Murloc pilot, I said goodbye to my friends, Sir Finley Murgleton and Captain Cookie. But not you, Gilvanas. Well, into the next dimension, which was apparently a race against time, while time traveling. And I have absolutely zero clue how that's supposed to make any sense. But I stopped trying to make sense of WoW logic a long time ago. So I ran past the No Wars, the War of the Shifting Sands, the Pandaren Revolution, into the Black Empire, when the old gods ruled the world, which is as far back as you can go. After finally saving little Chromie and going back into the present, Nosdormu was going full emo again, bitching about how there's no hope and he can't do anything, even though he can do everything, and being a real aspect again. While I'm here listening to his bullshit and just hope that the next quest will be in a duck reality, but there's no next quest and the campaign is over, and where's my fucking ducks? I demand ducks right now! Wait, did I just finish the campaign without reaching level 70? There's obviously only one thing I can do right now. And you know exactly what I mean. Fucking forgetting to record when I reach level 70, which would make an awesome ending for this video. But that's not even all. On max level, I spent a ton of time grinding professions like a maniac to unlock those sweet epic recipes as early as possible to make a shitload of gold, putting then extra money into buying good quality materials, only to realize after I already crafted some bracers that this shit is bound on pickup. Expansion is awesome though, gonna play the shit out of it. Okay, bye.